My name is Dr. Sam Hamilton. I'm an assistant professor of English and the director of the Digital Media Strategy Master's program here at Bridgewater College. The MA in Digital Media Strategy is a one-year professional master's program focused on designing digital communication campaigns in support of and the promotion of businesses and organizations. The goal of this program is to get students good jobs in the ever-expanding digital communications field, which includes emerging job titles such as digital media specialist, social media strategist, and digital media coordinator, among others. This is a fast-growing field, set to add over 140,000 new jobs by 2026, according to Projection Central, a subdivision of the U.S. Department of Labor. And the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics estimates that these jobs are going to have an average salary of about $104,000, which is a lot of jobs that earn a lot of money. While completing their coursework, our students are going to partner with businesses and organizations to get some real-world, hands-on experience, producing videos, websites, strategic marketing and PR plans. So, in other words, you're going to graduate with an MA and a year of professional experience. You're building professional portfolios with work from the real world, not just work for a class. When you apply for jobs after a year in the program, employers will look at your portfolio and they're going to say, yes, this is something that I want. I want this for my company. And we believe as a program that the jobs of the future, the jobs of right now, jobs like digital media coordinator, social media strategist, these jobs all require skills from a variety of different disciplines, each of which is represented in our program. Broadly speaking, the program qualifies you for a variety of different jobs in the field of digital media communication and design. Many of these jobs, including entry-level positions, now require at least a master's degree as well as work experience. And the Bureau of Labor Statistics points out that twice as many jobs in the field of communication and media studies do require a master's degree when compared to all other jobs in all other fields. And that's fine by us because you're going to complete the MDMS program with both a degree and practical experience. More specifically, it really does depend on what you want to do. If you want to work for a larger PR or digital marketing company, the program qualifies you to start at an intermediate to first level management position, basically 1 to 2 steps above an entry level position. And this is because in addition to a master's degree, students will also receive a year's worth of firsthand experience doing real work with real companies and organizations. Some of our candidates, however, choose to start their own consulting companies, either as a side gig or a full-time position, and the program qualifies you to do that as well. About a third of our students actually currently run and operate their own small LLC consulting companies. So 100% of our graduates have found employment. 95% of these are working in the field of digital media and digital communication. And about half of our graduates are working in some kind of management or coordinating position, in which they're in charge of company projects, and in some cases in which they're the leaders of small teams. These include jobs such as communications manager, digital media communication coordinator, marketing associate, digital experience manager, marketing coordinator, digital outreach coordinator, and so on. Something to consider. Our first graduating cohort completed the program in May of 2020. Because of the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, they graduated into the worst economy since the Great Depression. And frankly, the situation in 2021 and 2022 were still pretty rocky. So the fact that 100% of the people who've completed this program have found a job is pretty remarkable. And for some bit of comparison, the employment rate of undergraduates who graduated in 2020 across the country is still hovering around 50% through to the end of 2021. That means graduates from our program got jobs, all of them. Whereas graduates from an undergraduate program, half of them still don't have jobs. To a person, the faculty of the MDMS program have experience that balances theoretical research orientation of academia with practical results orientation of the professional and business world. In addition to the terminal degrees, PhDs, MFAs, etc., that we all hold, our faculty also have experience working as public relations professionals, as business consultants, CEOs of regional design companies, corporate and government technical writers, and so on. So classes start in June and end in May of the following year. As a full-time graduate student, you'll take 3 courses in the summer, 4 during the fall, 4 during the spring, and then you'll wrap up with a 1-credit course in May. The program is designed so that people who are working during the day can still take classes in the evening. All of our classes are online and synchronous, and each class runs from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. which allows you to complete courses and keep a full-time job. A component of this class schedule is the project field experience, which includes working with a business or organization, and that tends to take about 20 to 25 hours a week. All of our classes run from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. 3 classes are taught in the summer of your first year, 4 are taught in the fall of your first year, 4 are taught in the spring of the second year, and then you're going to take 1 class in May of the second year. The classes, again, are designed so that you can complete them in the evenings after working a full day. So the vast majority of our students complete the program in 1 calendar year. A full-time student will finish the program in 1 calendar year. They'll start in June and end in May. Former students have opted to complete the program over 2 calendar years, mostly because they're working 40 hours a week, and they take their courses in the first year and they complete their project sequence in the second year. Yeah, our program's website has a list of all the current tech requirements. These obviously change as each year produces new and better cameras and computers and microphones, etc. That said, we've tried to design our technical production classes in photography and videography and sound capture and web design to be more technology agnostic. So it really focuses on skills and practices that can be applied to any bit of technology rather than skills and practices that are very specific to a type of camera or type of computer. Summer sequence of the program, the courses are set up to help you succeed in the fall and in the spring when you're working on the project sequence. So in the summer courses, you'll have some practical production courses, and then you're going to take some theoretical courses that focus on PR strategies and tactics. There will also be a course that introduces you to the field of digital media strategy. That's sort of like the entry-level graduate course. In the fall and then in the spring, there's going to be a mixture of theoretical courses and practical design courses. So in the fall, you'll take courses that focus on digital persuasion as well as consulting strategies. And you'll also take some courses, a course called Multimedia Storytelling, which again focuses on the application, the practical application of these theoretical concepts. Then again in the spring, you're going to take a UX UI design course where you're focusing on designing different online elements, websites, etc. And you're also going to be taking a campaign targeting and analytics course, which allows you to look at how successful your campaigns that you've designed are when they're released into the wild. Again, all throughout this, you're taking the project sequence, which is really dependent upon what the client needs. So you might be designing a website for a client, or you might be designing a series of social media ads, or you might be designing a series of videos. It, as I said, really depends on what the client is looking for.